Good morning. We're making money. Hand over fist. Morning, Junkyard. See, you got the Democrats up and eating again. Too damn commercial. Good. 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 I got to pay for a bathroom remodel. Good. Good. I don't know why. I have not got a thing from Amazon, or not Amazon, from Google in probably 3 months. So I'm pretty sure they're screwing me. She'd be proud. Yeah. Were they Harris commercials? Making her money. Yeah. Hmm. Let's see. I'm sorry. I did. I got $113 on the July 22nd. I'm sorry. Yeah. On July 22nd, I got $113.58. Let's see. Damn, I'm almost blind. Hmm. Huh. Good morning, cornbread. I know. Don't worry about getting monetized there, cornbread. I've only gotten paid one time this year, according to my uh, bank statement. I just looked through it. My hours, my hours are up. My view time is up. Everything's up, except for my subscriptions, or my subscribers. I've been sitting at the normal subscribers 2,380 around there for the last 3 years. Somebody's screwing somebody, and I'm thinking somebody is being screwed, and that somebody being screwed is me. So, you're second behind me, yeah, yeah, right, yeah. Did you buy that golf cart, junkyard? The electric ones are nice. Got the charger, especially if they got new batteries in them because they're good for like 3 or 4 years. Um, More than that, if you're not beating on it, wearing and tearing on it, and stuff like that. But a gas one is really the one to go with if you can find a gas engine, but they're more expensive. I said, don't worry about being monetized. I've only been paid once this year. You haven't heard anything back. Hmm. Maybe he thinks you're a scam artist. Usually, what I do is I go to their Facebook page and then I message them through their personal messenger or whatever you want to call it. And I say, hey, this is the guy that was asking about, something. Here's my phone number. Give me a call, please. I'd rather talk to you on the phone than type it out. That way I know you know that you're talking to a human being and you have my phone number. So, well, yeah, you said in the Food Lion video about being monetized. So, And I seen what you commented there, Junkyard. Denny, text me your phone number. Yeah. I see where you're going with this. Trying to butt in on mine, work your way in on mine. Uh-huh. All I can do right now is keep it away from cornbread. Oh, what you do is here. I'll check it for you. Um, um, Probably not a scam. I went to their seller details. They got a bunch of stuff for sale. Cub Cadet, huh? Cub Cadet motor blades, weed eater corded, closet shelves, Kubota RTV 500 windshield, front windshield or the back one, or polycarbonate attachments. So you might want to sell because Ellie's had it for sale for 11 weeks. Right. Oh, yeah, I know. All right. All right. I figured you'd be in Chicago right now. Sorry about that, Square Cable. At the Harris Waltz uh, shindig. Yeah. Yeah, you went to the wrong town. Uh, why would you have to have an ID to get in there? You don't have to have one to vote. I don't understand that. They're very big on that. Why would you need an ID? Why do you need an ID to get in there? You don't need one to vote. That's that's discrimination according to them. Yeah, I know. So democratic. You're right. Is Kim Pipe going to be there? I don't care what you do. You can put lipstick on a pig; it's still a pig, and you can make a purse a silk. You can't milk excuse me. You can't make a silk purse out of a sow's ear because it's still a sow's ear. And Kamala Harris is like a horse turd. No matter how much you polish it, it's still going to be a horse turd. So you probably could. By the way, there's an ad coming up in 55 seconds. You probably could get her number if you donated $100,000. If you donated $100,000 to her and she became president, you could probably get $1 million back. Hmm. That's the way politics works. I didn't know if you knew that or not. Someday I'll explain how a bill works. I have to powder while this ad's coming up. Oh, excuse me, the ad ain't coming up. I just canceled the ad. I'm sorry. You guys are lucky. I do have to powder though. Morning, Dan. Yeah, then you can read it. Yeah, yeah. What I don't understand is they give you a bill that's 4,000 pages long, and then they say you got to pass it in 3 hours. Bullshit. If they got time to write a 4,000 page bill, then you got time to read it. Well, hi, Mia. Hi, Maya. Ready for school? Well, I guess I don't have to explain how a bill works, and do I, Junkyard? You forgot about the bribery. Oh, no, you didn't. Yeah, they bribed Congressman. Yeah, there you go. Damn, Junkyard, you know all about Washington politics, don't you? Are you sure you're not a politician? No, it's Monday. You don't go to school on Monday? Or you're not ready because it's Monday? No, she don't like Mondays. Oh, okay. Well, I don't like Mondays either. I don't like Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, or Fridays. No. It's just me, Kath, and the cat here until Sunday, I guess, or Saturday. It ended peacefully. Yeah. Well, what the hell's the fun in that, Amish? Now, what you should have done, Amish, to get a little excitement in the neighborhood, you should have ran behind that guy's house in the neighbor's house behind that house and let off a bunch of N80s and then start screaming, "You'll never take me alive, coppers!" And and then, you could have had all the excitement you wanted. Remember when we had that standoff down the street about 4 years ago? That was something. I'm sure he had his reasons. Well, anyways, yesterday, he's in the county hotel. Yeah. Yeah, should have saved some firecrackers for that. Um, the sewer is starting to gurgle or whatever. So I was down here looking at it, and it's starting to, but it isn't. You know what I mean? So I know there's some roots in it, and it needs to be cleaned out. So I told the grandson, I said, "Hey, go get the electric cord and the sewer machine and get it out. And now that I can walk and stuff, I'll run the sewer machine." Well, he says, "Well, the sewer machine doesn't have an end on it." I said, "What do you mean don't have an end on it?" Well, he gets out the rigid that I have and it needs a new cable. I said, "That's not the one I was talking about. I'm talking about the big one." "Well, we don't have a big one." I said, "Yes, we do. You and your dad used it, remember? The big one." "Well, where's that at?" I said, "In the garage on the other side." So he opens up the door and there's a bunch of stuff laying in the garage, because it's packed. He starts picking up stuff and throwing it. I said, "Hey, don't be throwing my shit." He said, "Well, it's all thrown in here." I said, "Yeah, you and your dad threw it in here. I haven't been able to walk or do anything for months, remember? You guys did this. I didn't." So uh, he started throwing my shit. I said, "Just forget about it. Put it all back in there. Close the door. I'll hire the guy to do it." And Kathy was sitting right there. She got pissed off and said, "You know what? You can go stay with your dad for a week. Maybe that'll change your attitude." So his dad come over last night and to pick up the girls from their mom, and uh, he had his bags and he went with dad. So maybe that'll put a wrinkle in his upholstery, and maybe he'll understand that I told Kat I'm tired of it. As much as we do for him and do for all the grandkids, and to treat me like that or treat us like that. So, it cost the guy 100, or it cost me $150 to have a guy come out and do that. And I'm not going to sit there and have him break all my stuff because he's got an attitude. And when I said just put it back in and shut the door, he said fine. Put it back in here, shut the door, and he walked in, sat on the couch. So, he didn't have a problem with it. I don't know. Today's generation is something else. If I'd have done that at my house with my mom and dad, shit, I'd still be trying to figure out where the hell I was at. I didn't go down there yet this morning, but yeah, I understand how much I'm telling you the truth. My dad would have too. Yeah, they're so much better. Yeah, they are. Right. There's so much disrespect anymore. Exactly. If I'd have disrespected my grandpa, I'd have got my ass whipped from my grandpa, and then my dad would have whipped my ass. No matter how old I was, you know, 20, 25, I don't care. Shots, everybody, shots, shots, everybody, shots, shots, everybody, shots, shots, everybody, shots. It's Two Shot Monday. Yeah. So, and they are the ones that did it because they needed some shovels and stuff like that, and the shovels were in the garage, and they had to move a bunch of stuff to get in there to get the shovels and stuff. And then when they got the shovels and did what they had to do, they put the shovels back in and threw the rest of the stuff in there. So I didn't do that. That's right. Yeah, yeah. And if you just when I was if you'd have done something in the neighborhood, and somebody in the neighborhood seen you do it, they'd have tore your ass up, and then they'd have told your parents, and your parents would have tore your ass up. That's exactly the way it was. Kevin couldn't tell you anything about it because he had the life of Riley, sitting on the couch eating chocolate pie, watching Mama in the kitchen cutting chicken up to fry. Yeah. Well, I got to get the plates on the van. Um, I got to haul a load of stuff up to our son's house, or where I guess that's what you want to call it, where he's living, him and his girlfriend. Hey, shot of whiskey. So, um, I got a haul load up there, and then there is the Antique Tractor Club has flea market going on the third weekend of September. I got a bunch of stuff um, I want to take up there. I got a few generators, a water, gas powered water pump and stuff like that. I want to take up there, um, see if I can sell that. Nia's doing good. It's I walked around the farmers market Saturday, went to Habitat for Humanity, went to Walmart Sunday or Saturday. I actually rode the cart in Walmart Saturday because my leg was I was starting to get tired and sore. Um, then we went out to eat yesterday in Walmart. So I gotta buy me some now that I can actually walk halfway decent. I gotta buy me some decent orthopedic shoes. I have a pair of Hey Dudes, and they're the worst shoes ever. I'd never buy me another pair of Hey Dudes. I didn't buy them to begin with. I got them for Christmas, and I wouldn't buy them. In fact, I've only worn I wore them the other day for about 20 minutes. I actually hate them. I don't like them. I wore them probably two or three other times before that, and I don't like them. So my son actually bought them for me for Christmas, and I'm going to see if he wants them. I'll just give them to him. He wears a size 12 and a half, 13 or something like that. Um, they're almost brand new. So but everybody likes them Hey Dudes, and I don't see where they're not comfortable at all to wear. Oh, they're easy to put on. Big deal. There's no comfort in them. Yeah, I bet he did. I actually wish I could start wearing work boots again because I put on work boots. I hardly ever wore shoes unless we were going someplace nice. I always put on work boots. Now you got an ad coming up. I'm not skipping this one. I was gonna see about getting Skechers. Um, are they comfortable? See, the problem with I have bone spurs. I have a bunch of bone spurs. I had one acting up the other day, and I damn near fell walking from the kitchen to the bedroom. I actually thought I had a stone or something in my shoe, and I'm sitting there hobbling and I'm trying to get back to the bedroom, and I finally get to the bedroom. I take my slipper off and I'm looking and there's nothing in there, and check my foot, and see if there's one stuck in my bottom of my foot and nothing, but I could feel one of my bone spurs was acting up. I never I never go barefoot. Um, Never. When I was running, or when I was a kid, I was at school and I was running, and there was a stake in the ground like this, underneath in the grass. Okay, and you couldn't see it. And I was in school running, and I ran, and when I ran, I hit it like this with my foot, and it went right through my foot and broke off, clean through. Um, Aboard Chicago, yeah. I ended up having to. I hobbled over and sat down, and somebody said, "What's wrong?" I said, "There's something in my foot," and we got my shoe off, and it was just covered in blood. They ended up having the custodian, the janitor, rush me to the hospital. My mom met me there, and they had to pull that piece of stick. It was a stake, actually. Yeah, they had to pull a stake out of my foot, and then clean it, and they had to go in and check and make sure there was no slivers in there. Then they sewed the bottom up and then the top. Yeah. No. Actually, the school they they were good at back then, I guess. Yeah, yeah they go they go against each other. You're right. Back then, the school they took me to the hospital, like I said, and they paid the school paid the hospital bill, the emergency room bill, and everything else. And then a couple of days later, when I was in school, um, the principal come to the classroom and said, "Hey, wanted to see me?" And I said, "Yeah, come out." He said, "I talked to your mom. Come with me." And I said, "Where are we going?" "We went to town." I said, "Okay." Took me to I don't know what the hell you want to call it, that one store that had people with the referee outfits. I can't remember the name of it. Bought me a brand new pair of tennis shoes. Did you have any kind you want? I just got a pair of Converse because I like Converse. It was the same. I had actually the same pair of tennis shoes that I ruined, but yeah, I couldn't wear them yet because my foot was in like a brace or whatever, at the time. But it was sore for about a month. I've had more stitches than most people have. I'm telling you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Isn't that weird? Yeah, it goes against each other. Hey, how can I give you an abortion if your boyfriend's had a vasectomy? Yeah, These were the canvas Converse, you know, the high tops back then in the late 70s. I think it was like 77 or 78, something like that. I was only 14 or 15, something like that, maybe not even that old. I think actually the school was worried about being sued. My mom and dad wasn't going to sue them. I wasn't going to sue them. There was a survey stake that somebody put out there, and then they knocked over, and it got, you know, somehow forgotten or whatever. I gotta get me another cup of coffee. Oh, I'm going, honestly. Look at him go. That's right. Well, yeah. Captain Dan, Captain Dan, Captain Dan, Captain Dan. I'm telling you, he looks like Forrest Gump waving to Captain Dan when Forrest Gump was on the shrimp boat and Captain Dan was on the pier. Yeah, Captain Dan, Captain Dan, Captain Dan. There we go. Yeah, but it'll have a hot dog stuck in the mouth. You only go up and down, up and down, up and down. It won't go side to side. It's go. Yeah. About I don't know, 5:30 this morning, 5:15, somewhere around there, 5:20. There was a loud boom. I don't know where it was, but um, I haven't heard anything on. Nobody's posted anything about it, but I wonder what it was this morning. I know. Oh yeah. Huh. Right. My all my information's been out there. Good morning, Kevin. Oh, let's see. Back about 20 some years ago, some intelligent employee of the Veterans Administration decided he was going to go home and take his laptop with him. So he did. On his way home, he decided he was going to stop at the bar. So he did. Left the laptop in the car. Somebody smashed the window out of the car, stole the laptop. I was 35,000 veterans, I believe, that was on that hard drive or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what you want to call it. But they were on that, and I was one of them. I got a letter in the mail from the Veterans Administration stating that I was on that list and that my all my information was compromised and it was stolen. So it doesn't really matter about my information; it's all out there already. So my driver's license number, my social security number, my military ID, everything's out there. Well, he is. He got 3 extra mouths to feed. I I want to do. I got like 40 quarts of tomatoes already downstairs. I don't need any more tomatoes, but I want to do some tomato juice. My daughter, she wants to do stewed tomatoes, tomato juice, ketchup, and chili sauce, goulash sauce, and stuff like that. So, got an ad coming up 57 seconds. So, no, no, the family reunion isn't until the 8th. They were going to be rained out, so they decided not to do it until the 8th. And then it was great weather for a reunion yesterday. So, yeah. Yeah. Um, I don't know. I wasn't at your house. Even the wife says they're there. Your wife. So don't sit there and I know what you're doing. You just, you know, don't want anybody to know that you got them all stashed just for yourself. You're the one that's got a tandem axle trailer and a pickup truck. Mm-hmm. Don't be going there. I don't know. They ain't never been in my van. Hmm. God damn it, people. Might have to buy this. Solar array with batteries. 4 25-watt panels, 100-watt panel, 3 solar batteries, an inverter, and a computer module. Used for 1 year at the RV. Paid $900 for the entire setup. Asking $300. Oh, is that a good deal? Huh? Mr. Solar Man? Uh, I don't know if it's a good deal or not, is it? There's the solar panels. There's 3 of them there. The module and the setup, and the 3 batteries. Yeah. So it's 200 watts. So I don't know what the batteries are going for, but There's Kevin's old car. It's a runner. Yeah, no greenhouse. Kevin used to have an old greenhouse. And it was green too, even. How much is a pacer? $1,750. Actually, probably not a bad price for it, really. It's not that bad a shape. You got a little rust here in the, by the back of the door right there, but you never seen, yeah. But it was cheap. I like the AMC Concord, um, the four-wheel drive. Uh, yeah, what is it, a four-wheel drive car or something like that? I can't remember what it was called, but yeah. Four V, yeah, AMC Eagle. There you go. Oh, they'll run forever, man. Jeeps were AMC, and man, they've run forever. Jeeps were great before Chrysler got a hold of them. I would buy an AMC Eagle if I could find a nice one, a decent one that ran good. Yeah, you didn't want to be embarrassed. especially AMC Eagle back in the '80s. It was made just like a Jeep. I mean, tough, rugged, reliable. You know, these okay. All right, cornbread. Enjoy your walk. Sort of like having sex with an ugly woman on junkyard. It's fun until you get caught with her. There was Saturday another day. You're right. I actually have been on Facebook looking. I'm I want to. I told her I was looking for. I was looking for a snowmobile. I don't want nothing fancy, nothing fantastic. You know, something electric, start, just something I can put outside next to the garage and throw a cart, cover over it and stuff. Get it running before winter and just let it sit out there. Because the way things are, you never can tell. Um, Last year we didn't get hardly any snow at all, but the year before we got a bunch of snow, and the year before that we didn't get any. And there's days, there's times we don't get a snow plow or nothing down here for 3 or 4 days. And if you had to go someplace, in a hurry, in an emergency, it'd be nice to be able to get out. So, huh, that's right. And 600, it's a good deal. That's right. That ad coming up in 55 seconds. Good morning, gorgeous. The girl come in and say hi to you? No? So, I don't know what I'm going to do today. I'm probably going to end up pulling the stuff out of the garage myself and getting my machine out and running it through there and seeing what's going on. If I can get to it, I can get to it. If I can't, I can't. Then I guess I'll call the sewer guy in and have him do it. But the sewer machine I got now, it's got a handle on it. So all you got to do is you hit it one way and it runs out by itself. You put it the other way and it'll run back in by itself. So it's not like the old one where I had to push it in, pull it out, and all that other stuff. So I'll make a pot here in a minute, baby. Is that what the commercial was? Tractor Supply? I got to look and I've only been paid once from YouTube since February. July 22nd was the first time I've been paid. Yeah. So I think I'm getting screwed by YouTube. Not that I'm the type to mention that YouTube is crooked as all hell, but you know. I know. Well, they're talking. Somebody was talking about US 12 up here has a lot of curves on it, and they were talking about people going too fast, and the roads are um, that they're having accidents and stuff. And I was bringing up the point that back in the 40s and 50s and 60s when they were putting in the, all the interstates and stuff, all the curves were banked that the interstate, federal government put in. All the interstates, all the curves were banked. Then in the 70s, when they started redoing the roads, they took out all the banks. And then all the accidents started happening. If they put in the banks back in the curves again, you wouldn't see the accidents. The accidents would go down a lot on curves. It's just a basic fact of life. A curve, if you put a bank on it, gravity will hold you on that curve. That's why racetracks have them. That's why they're not flat. That's why they got them curved to hold you on the track. It's a fact. So if they banked the curves, there would be a lot less accidents on curves. I know there shouldn't be. The American Autobahn, you're right. I have to go to the little boy's room and make a pot of coffee. I'll be right back. Um, I just had to get rid of a few Democrats, send them packing. Chuck Schumer, Nasty Pelosi, um, who's the other? Who's the head Republican? The one with the no chin. You got 50 seconds for an ad. Come on, people. Now I can't think of his name, but he's from South Carolina or something like that, or North Carolina or Kentucky or whatever. They all need to go. Term limits. They can put term limits on the president. They all had to have term limits on senators and representatives. See if I can remember his name. Mitch McConnell. Oh, ferret face. There we go. Mitch McConnell, ferret face. He's from Kentucky. Doesn't he look like a ferret? Well, I know. But then the greed will only be for 2 terms. You know what I mean? Um, get rid of them. If you got rid of them, they got rid of their retirement. You know, that's the thing. These guys can come in and only do 1 term and retire and get a retirement for the rest of their life. What a deal that is, huh? But why do that when you can go in there and be in there for 20 years and make millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars and then still retire and get your retirement too? Yeah. Lobbyist money would really go up, wouldn't it? The Adonis, hey, I can't help it. Remember the wrestler Adrian Adonis? Uh, you know how it is. Well, with inflation. Well, see, with inflation, the cost of everything goes up because, groceries are up because the cost of bread is going up. And, people know that the cost of groceries are higher. And when you sit at the dining room table and you have to smack the patties of the person next to you because they took two slices of bread and you can't afford to feed them two slices, you get one slice of bread because that's all we can afford. That's the cost of inflation nowadays. So, but with Bidenomics and Harrisonomics, we're going to fix prices. So when we fix them prices and there's no more price gouging, we'll make it so there's no more bread slices on the table. In Buffalo, New York. Because that's exactly what'll happen. It works every place else. So look how well it worked in Venezuela. Yeah, they were going to the zoo eating animals. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, then prices can't go down because there's nothing there to eat, so they got to go up. Oh yeah. Cow patty sandwich, yeah. Farmers won't be growing up in the fields because people will be stealing everything out of the fields, so they'll just quit growing because they can't afford to, what are they going to do with it? You're going to have armed guards in the fields 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Ammo will really get high, you're right. That's right. She's making zucchini casserole today. Pretty tasty. You slice up the zucchini, you put burger in the bottom of it or tomatoes or something. I can't remember how she does it. But it's got burger in it, ground beef, zucchini sliced, stewed tomatoes, and mozzarella cheese. So you can plan ahead. Well, he ain't gonna feed you junk, Harry. You come over here, dinner will be done by 6. Love you too, Kevin. He's got 3 extra mouths to feed down there, junkyard, so he can't afford to feed you. Did you forget? And he's misspoken. He said crock pot. It's a cauldron. One of them great big ones that they leave out in the yard. We got that started this morning. Get there early. Yeah. so big he had to use a boat oar to stir it. I love ham and bean soup. Jeff bought me a can of cheddar broccoli potato soup the other day, and it was pretty good. Oh yeah, I should get one. I don't have a stainless steel paddle, but I got a couple of spoons um, that are probably 28 inches, 30 inches long. You only bought one? You have a chrome spatula? Yeah. You got an ad coming up in 50 seconds. You can't remember like Joe? Yeah. That's pretty good. Hmm. Right? Hmm. Cat, Cat bought a little electric one last year at an auction. Um, what kind is it? A Ryobi. She got $20 for it. Nice one. Hopefully you got to feeling better, or you get to feeling better. The flu, hopefully you ain't got COVID. The Hillary. Yeah, that monkeypox is going around, but um, it's probably more or less in San Francisco area. Yeah. Well, she's got a nice Ryobi. She bought it uh, power washer. It's a nice one. I've used it a couple of times. I got it down in the basement. I put it down in the basement. Had it took it down there for the winter. A lot of people, what they do is they buy them, and up here in Michigan, they'll buy them, they'll use them during the summer and stuff, and then they throw them in the garage and forget about them. They don't winterize them, and come spring the next year, they go to use them, and the pumps are just leaking like hell. They're no good. They forget to drain them, and you can't really drain all the moisture out of them. So they don't do anything with them. And they should actually weatherize them, winterproof them, or winterize them, whatever you want to call it. And by doing that, hook up a water hose to a funnel and run in some uh, marine antifreeze, or RV antifreeze into the pump, and run it clean through the line. So run a gallon or so through it. So actually it pumps through and then actually goes through the line and out the nozzle. And once it does that, you've run it completely through the system. If you're going to leave it out in the garage, a lot of people don't do this, and it just literally will blow the pump apart. Oh yeah, you have a good day too, Steve. Go get some chicken noodle soup. Saturday is bath day. Hit him behind the ear, Amos. Whatever you say. Sacred Heart Soup. There you go. I like that stuff, man. You follow that diet, you'll lose a lot of weight. I did it for 3 months, lost 100 and some pounds. Who's a pretty kitty? Huh? Who is a pretty kitty? You are, yeah. Good girl. That's a good girl. Oh, let me scratch there too. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, 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 no. We don't do that. You're ready for breakfast? I bet you are. It's what, 7:30? I was lazy. I didn't do the dishes yesterday, so I gotta get the dishes done today, this morning. And I gotta make Mama some breakfast. See what she wants. You know, ham, bacon, eggs, home fries. Done put in half day. That's right. Oh, we can go out to breakfast if she wants. Want to go out to breakfast? Spirit's over here on the chair looking at her. Who is that? Is that your Nana? Get her. Get her. Go get her, girl.
That's from
Yeah. Who is that? Go get her. I said, we can go out to breakfast. I don't care.
Since,
Huh?
what are you telling these folks?
I said, we
How
could.
you gonna fix breakfast? I don't eat breakfast in how long?
You know, I make you breakfast every day.
You make it for yourself.
Just the other day, I made her breakfast. A good one.
What was that?
Yeah. She had steak, eggs, taters,
No, you didn't.
toast, had bacon on the side,
Okay.
ham steak.
So, you
Hey, get a small cup and taste that milk because I don't know. It just doesn't. Just
no,
take a small sip.
no, stop.
It didn't taste bad this morning, but now after my second cup, it doesn't taste right. Something's wrong.
Well, then, dump it. Yep. Become a biggie boy and drink it black.
Huh?
Become a biggie boy and drink
They
it black.
haven't dropped yet.
I mean, that's how I do it. Put doctor in it.
Smell it then. Because I can't smell you.
Now, the last time you had me do that, oh, no. No, no.
Okay, then dump it.
Nope. Oh,
It's still good in date. It's got like 3 days before the date.
well, it's not good. I can tell you right off the bat.
Yeah. Okay. All right, everybody. It's time for me to get the heck out of here. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace, and we will see you Wednesday morning. Yeah, we got a gallon out there in the refrigerator, don't we?
I don't know.
Probably not. We may have to just go to the store and get another one. I don't know. We might as well just start buying half gallons anyways. All right. Y'all have a great day. Take care, everybody.